Well, how y'all doing today? This is going to be my end of year deadhead and shed antler video. And this year I didn't do one in the spring because I didn't have enough, because last year I found 148. This year I found 75 and 14 deadhead deer because of Hurricane Harvey. And I literally found half as many antlers and more, I don't know if twice as many deadheads, but far more than I normally do. And I did find a lot of deadheads last year because the floods happened in August, so I found some casualties. So, and hopefully that'll taper off and I'll find more antlers next year. Should. Anyway, we're gonna start off. I'm kind of losing my daylight. I also put in, these are wolf hybrids. In Texas, they are officially coyotes because officially Mexican wolves don't exist. They were declared extirpated. So, but these clearly have some wolf genes. They are not the shape of coyotes. Actually, that's not true. That one right there, I'm pretty sure is a coyote, and purely a coyote, or very close. And then if you look right here, you'll see how there is a less gradual slope. Gradual slope, less gradual, and bigger. And that one right there is the biggest one I've ever found. It's 8.5 inches long, has a little over 1 inch incisors. And hey, that's what I was finding. This I found in another area farther north than the others. So this is, they have remnant genes or DNA from what was known as the last population of lobos, Mexican red and gray wolves in Texas. And now they're coming to find out there's a lot more genes than they thought. I could have told them that. But I'm okay because officially they're coyotes. They're bigger. They're a lot bigger. I used to say they're 10 pounds. These animals are 15 or 20 pounds heavier. And I've physically seen them right in front of me. They are not regular coyote, period. And they take out mature bucks. So anyway, I also got big mama hog right there. She's probably 150 plus. No problem. That's a big sow. And trust me, they get 150. And they probably, we have enough food in this area, they probably approach 200. So, and I just put that girl deer skull just to show. I did find it this year. Got me a boar. The largest beaver skull I've ever found. And I mean, that's a big beaver skull. So I went and put it in there. And of course I got some nubs on antlers, and that's not much there, but hey, that is a spike. That's what you call a spike. And then I've got some of these deadheads are super light because they were killed in velvet. In fact, I have 3 that were killed in velvet. So they're real light because the calcium had not gotten into the antlers yet. It's very funny to pick up one and go, wow, that's not normal. It's not. So that one died in velvet. That one died in velvet. Still found the stuff on it. And I was like, what is this funk? Oh, he died in velvet. Died in velvet. And they're super frail. The antlers are not strong at all. So who knew? And then I got some monsters. And sometimes people will be like, I had a few folks make comments and they're like, well, those aren't big. And I go, okay, if you hunt on a game ranch or you hunt in places where the genetics are closely monitored and manipulated, then you're right. In some cases you're right. However, for Joe Schmo, that right there is a deer. Actually, that one is the biggest. Is a deer in the at least 120 range, B and C, Bruno Crockett. The measurement I took, he's 120 plus, probably closer to 130. And yeah, at least one. So I was being very conservative on that. And there's a lot of folks who will take that deer. Even people who are real avid hunters will actually take that deer right there, because not only is he a legal spread, he's got good mass, very good shape, both tines are there, That's a really, really nice deer. So, and that would be something people put on the wall. So, and then I'll show you some unusual antlers. So I found 75 this year, and here in the picture, I believe I have 60. So, if I counted that right, and there is an actual. That's one of the smallest ones I've ever. In fact, I think that is the smallest one I've ever found. Been out there a while. That is an antler. And when I mean small, I have relatively small hands. I'm 5'8". That's how small it is. That's an antler. Real deal. I'm proud of that. It fits in your pocket. That's why I call it a pocket shed. Got another pocket shed over here too. He's not quite, but he's a freshie. Could not find a match, but isn't he cute? He's a fresh drop. Real nice. And then this one, the wackiest one I've ever found, is bent at a 90-degree angle. So he must have hit a branch hard, and he is bent at a 90, and then it hardened in that position. It is a freshie, but it was under the wrong tree. Dang, tree rats. So isn't that wild? That's gonna go on my wild shelf. And got some matching sets. Some big ones. I think that's the biggest 6-point I've ever found. I got a matching set there. There's another couple sets in here. There's a set. Those are probably going to be sword handles because of how unusually thick, short tines, but very thick and long. Those will make excellent knife, like a bowie or a knife or a sword handles. And that's what they'll probably be one day. Would be surprised if someone buys them off me, and I will charge them a pretty penny. You find antlers that look like that. They're perfect for that. So, and what else have we got? You know, it was an interesting year in shed hunting with Harvey. You know, some of the areas that I used to go shed hunting are gone. And I literally mean they were islands that have disappeared and no longer exist. And that's true. One, and then rearranged, covered in 10, 15 feet of sand from the illegal sand mines. And now they're dredging the river, and they're actually taking some other islands out. And I'm not so upset at that because it's going to make the river, the carrying capacity of the river much higher. So yeah, there's some shed hunting areas there. And you know, those are the islands that a bunch of the poachers had their stands on, and they could get their boats in and out real easy. So they're going to probably move in some other areas. They got to deal with, you know, people who aren't happy to see me or know I'm there, and it doesn't belong to them. It's either the city of Houston or San Jacinto River Authority, so they can blank off. But they can get a little ugly sometimes, and so can I. But I'm smart about it, so I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Anyway, there you go. There's my end of year video. I hope you enjoy this. There's me ranting. I'm not anti-hunter at all. It's just I live in a county where hunting is not legal, except in only a few parcels actually allow hunting. And on public land, it is not legal to hunt on public land in my county. So they don't care, and they'll shoot a silenced gun right next to a person's house, or crossbow. It is what it is. So and they hunt mostly at night. I think they use a night vision. They really do. So they ain't happy to see me. Anyway, there you go. Ranting again. I hope y'all enjoy this. I actually left one of the stickers on. Isn't that funny? I had these marked for this picture, and I actually left a sticker on this one. That's awesome. So yeah, I had 2018. Okay, I left another one there too. That's great. Anyway, there you go. Hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'm gonna sign off. Y'all have a very blessed 2019, and I will be talking to y'all later. Have a nice one. Bye now.